vocals out, now you witnessing a survivor speak. I done messed around and went viral right from my driver's seat. Just like what the industry was containing. I'd rather make a difference instead of hating, complaining. So let me park the whip, it don't matter, rapper or model chick, singer or comedian, perfect. Let's park in politics. Hey, let's park in politics. Welcome to the pullover, let's park in politics. This the pullover, let's park in politics. I say this the pullover, let's park in politics.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the show tonight, Lockoutmen, right back at you. Welcome to the Lockoutmen Podcast Show, where we park and politic with all our guests tonight. That is what's up. Now, before I introduce my guest, of course, I am Lockoutmen, and today's guest I will introduce. She is a friend of the show, even though she always go dark every once in a while. She needs her me time. Just want to get away from social media and all of the ills, but she is a special friend of the show. I always talk to her. She always have some great conversations that we do, but I told her I was going to bring her in with a special song. So here we go. We're gonna do
What's
this.
your name? Emoji sign.
Yeah.
Where you at? What's your name?
Yeah.
Emoji sign. Open that eye. Where you at? Don't tap tap. Don't tap tap. Don't tap tap. Don't tap tap.
I am bringing tonight's guest, Aliza Stormer of Above All Tat Services in the building.
Hey everybody, what it do? It's your girl, Alley Cat, aka Aliza Stormer, you know. Always switching it up, keeping it moving and grooving. And always about this paper.
Always about the paper. Yeah, it never stops with you with the paper though.
No, it doesn't. Right now we're here to promote I'm here to promote my tax service business that me and my sister actually started coming up soon. It's a truck driving business. We got a food truck. Actually,
well, hold on.
I tell you, my hands are in everything. Everything.
Hold on now.
Go ahead. Look, I'm taking over. I'm sorry. Let me shut up. Go ahead.
I should name it. I should name it the Alley Cat Takeover. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what it is. You already know. Come on now.
Let's take it back. Let's take it back before
one step at a time.
Before the food truck, before the tax services, before all of this. You was you Alley Stormer, aka Alley Cat. You are you still a truck driver or were you a truck driver? What's your past?
Okay. Well, actually, before the trucking was the taxes, but I went to trucking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, my background is extensive, but I was a truck driver for 8 years, solo driver. Manual driver. I did my damn thing. That's what I did. But yeah, I was out on the road. I was out on the road for 8 years. I had to give it a break for a while. I had to come home and take care of some personal things. And with all of that being said and done, you know, gotta keep it moving.
So 8 years ago, how you say you was doing other things before you was driving. You say you was doing taxes and all that other stuff. What other stuff that you was doing before you started driving? But what also brought you to driving? So what you was doing before, and then what brought you to trucking industry?
So my family, all of my family, as far as the women go, they're all nurses. My grandmother, aunts, cousins. If you didn't go into the service, you were a nurse. That was it. So I started to go to school for nursing. Took my first accounting class and absolutely fell in love with it. So switched majors. Pursued my accounting degree, got my accounting and business administration degree. Worked as an account manager for 6-7 years at a Fortune 500. the department got outsourced to India. And so I was laid off and didn't know what else to do. And, my kids are like, Mom, you're always driving. You're always wanting to go. Why not be a truck driver? I'm like, sounds interesting. Let me see what I can do. Took a class in Indiana and never looked back.
Wait a minute. You took a class in Indiana, but you from Ohio, right?
Oh, yes.
So what I mean, of course, there's some trucking.
Listen, I don't believe in paying for shit. I shouldn't pay for something that should be coming for free. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm just saying. So did you go?
I'm just saying.
So did you go?
Listen, lock out. Don't get all up in my business like that. Just know I went to Indiana. Okay.
God damn it, man.
Okay.
So. All right, so you got your license. You went through the damn thing. What was your experience with with your very first company, and what was your experience with that?
My very first company was actually Schneider. Schneider was my first job, fresh out of school. After they scout me and test me, and put me in another 2-week course. I was a solo driver. And I tell you what, a lot of people have a lot of bad things to say about Schneider, about, they're so strict, they do this, they do that. For a beginner driver, for a brand new driver, they are the best company to go with, because you're guaranteed to get out there, you're going to follow the rules, or you're not going to have a job. And with following the rules, you become a better driver. So you're not out here thinking that you know everything, because and you know what? And I got some of the best advice being a Schneider driver from the older Schneider drivers. I remember one guy told me, it was an older white guy. He told me, the day that you feel that you know everything about this industry,
it's
quit,
time to
because you're going to hurt yourself. Yep. Yeah, he said, because you're going to hurt yourself or hurt somebody else.
It is,
it's always evolving. It's always changing. At that time, I think he was out on the road for like 30 years. So you can imagine the changes that he saw. Schneider for beginner drivers is the best. I don't know. It was the best job for me. I can't speak on other people, but yeah. It was the best job for me.
So during your 8 years, man, we'll have Aliza seen throughout her 8 years of trucking. Give us some of the weirdest stuff that you came across in trucking.
Oh man, you know what? Super Dog out in Texas was like the weirdest shit ever. That right there, man. Oh my God. So I'm driving through customs. This is my first time ever. It was so crazy. Like I think when I ran into Superdog, I had been out on the road already for like 5-6 years, and I never had a customs stop in Texas. I'm driving through customs, and they're like, "Oh, the dog hit on something, so you got to pull over." And I'm thinking, like, "Okay, dog's just hungry." I just dropped off a whole trailer full of pepperoni. Sniffing the trailer, he smells that. Man, they came in my truck, tore my truck apart. The company that I was with, it shall remain nameless, but apparently they didn't do a thorough enough clean when they cleaned my truck. So underneath the bunk, underneath the mat, was a roach joint, a joint roach. I'm talking about this, the smallest, oldest joint roach in the world.
Now for the people, hold up. Now for the people that don't know what a joint roach is, let them know.
I'm not even talking about a blunt. I am talking about a marijuana cigarette. It was so small that it was amazing. Like it couldn't have been a half an inch. It couldn't have been that big. So the guy comes in and he's like, "Do you smoke marijuana?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Are you sure?" "Dude, what the hell are you saying, man? I know you ain't find nothing in my truck." And he starts laughing. He pulls out this old crusty ass joint. I'm like, "Man, that's not mine. I don't know what the hell you no, Jesus, not today. Not in Texas. I'm too far away from home." He said the dog found it though. Fucking Super Dog. I told them, y'all need to give that fucking dog a medal for finding that shit.
How the hell the dog get a hit on a small blunt outside of the
It
truck.
wasn't even a blunt. It was a joint. Do you realize? Okay, a joint. The joint. Okay, for you non-marijuana smokers out there, a joint is smaller than a cigarette. Okay, it was half the size of a regular cigarette, and it was only a half an inch, if that, big. I'm telling you, man, that dog. I don't know. That dog deserves an award. I told them to give that dog all the treats it wants. Because I'm still trying to figure that out myself, but I ain't been back to Texas since. I tell you that shit.
So did they? What did they do? They write you up? Oh
no!
What did they do?
Well, he knew at the time I had only been with the company for a week or two. So I told him, I just got this truck, last week. Whatever you found underneath the bunk, underneath that thick ass metal mat, underneath, that's where they found it. I said, whatever you found underneath there, dude, you already know it's not mine. He's like, oh, I can tell it's old. If you would have told me you would have had the truck for a while, then I would have blamed it on you. But I don't know. He was like, I'm gonna let you go. I could be an ass. He told me that I could be an ass, but I'm gonna let you go. And tell your company to clean their trucks better.
All right. So that was one of the weirdest places that you drove for. You drove for you out the 8 years. How many companies you drove for?
I want to say about 6, maybe. Because I switched up a lot because, I had kids, small kids. And so, once a company start playing with my home time, now don't get me wrong, I would get out there and I would get it. I'm out there 2-3 weeks at a time. But when it's time for me to go home and you don't want to send me home on time and I'm missing important shit in my kids' lives, fuck you, I'll quit. You don't own my license. You own this truck. You don't own me. You own this truck. You know what I mean? And if I'm getting out here and I'm delivering on time and I'm doing everything that you asked me to do, when I ask you to do something for me, it should be done. Or I quit. Fuck you. Yeah. So, for you people that feel like me, just make sure that when you start feeling like that, you empty that truck out at home. Don't get stuck out there. You live in Ohio and got a job in fucking Iowa and got to go take the truck back with all your stuff in it. Don't do it. Cost your arm and a leg to ship that shit.
So you was the one. Now everybody, welcome to the Lockoutmen Podcast Show. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. You guys hit that like button when you come up in the door. I want to say what's up to everybody that's in the chat right now. Mother Trucking Mom. Don't forget to call me. We got it set up for Thursday. I'm just saying. James Park Avenue, what's going on? Haitian Empress. I know that name. I think I know who you are. Welcome. Father D in the building. What's going on? Tritsy Williams. What's up? Tasha. What's going on? Southeast Stranger says they set it you up, Allie. They set it you up with that roach. You think that?
Man, I'm trying to tell you. I don't necessarily think it was a setup per se. I don't know. Are you talking about the folks, the custom folks? But you know what though? Honestly, if he would have set me up, he would have hit me with some shit. I think that it was just the company I was working for really didn't do their due diligence. You know what I'm saying? And making sure that truck was thorough. So if anybody set me up, it was the damn company set me up for failure. So I ain't gonna blame that customs guy because, like I said, I walked away scot-free. I tell you what, though, once they released me, I had to piss like a motherfucker. I almost pissed my pants. You brought that thing in. Now, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. That shit scared the hell out of me. Going to jail in Texas?
You say, no, not today, huh?
No, sir.
Michael Watts, what's going on with you? Okay, so Allie, you was the truck driver that hit me on on with the Ohio company, Worcester Motorways, right?
Yes.
Now,
great company.
Now, what's your thoughts on the company? Because I did make a video. I made 2 videos. I made one video with you featuring in it when we was talking about Worcester, and then I turned it into a make the call video because I talked to Jason about Worcester and everything that had to offer. But you actually worked there before I did. What was your experience with them?
Worcester was great, man. Worcester was great. They did everything that they said they were going to do. I was on no touch break, and I loved Worcester because, like, even when you would have touch break, right? I don't know if you ever delivered at that tire place out there in Columbus.
Yep.
But if you unload the truck or whatever, you get your extra ends and stuff. But me being who I am, I would go and they would unload my truck for me, and I still get paid for it. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
I loved it. Exactly. I loved it. They got me home on time, and you know what? I love this. They didn't get me home on time, right? And I think I don't know. I had missed something. It wasn't something that was super important. I think it was just like a date night or something like that. Dude, my dispatcher bought me Browns tickets. Like, I was like in the dog pound. Granted, I don't like the Browns, but they were playing my Eagles. Go Eagles. But yeah.
Wait.
Fourth row.
Stop.
Yes.
Stop,
no. We're not even going to get into this debate.
Stop. You stay in Ohio, but you are an Eagles fan.
Yourself
Wait a minute.
Cleveland teams just got good.
Wait a minute.
Good.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Was you an Eagles fan during the Donovan McNabb days, or you just Eagles fan now?
No, during the McNabb days. Actually, I was an Andy Reid fan. So I'm rooting for my Chiefs now because I'm a fan of the coach.
Okay.
I'm a fan of the coach. So okay. I'm rocking with the Chiefs right now. Because I follow my guy. But yeah, back then, Eagles was popping, and Browns was still finding a footing. But where's your lies at now since the Browns did what they did last year? You know what? I put it like this. I mean, what's that? The Browns are doing better. Let me say that. They're doing extremely well. I'll say that. My grandfather died waiting on them trying to win a damn championship. Hell, make it to the fucking playoffs. I'm not rocking with them, dude. Not for real, for real. I mean, shout out to Kareem Hunt. You know what I'm saying? I know his family and whatnot. So I root for certain players on the Browns, but I want to see them succeed, but listen, I don't care where I'm from. I'm not going to do it. You're not going to convince me on this live. Like, let's change the subject. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right, and still weeding off the Browns this year. And you're right. You're right. I mean, I'm not, because I wasn't rocking with the Browns, but I was rocking. I wasn't rocking with the Browns, but I was rocking with the Browns. I'm from the burbs. You from the land, and you trying to get on me.
Blasphemous.
Oh,
the insanity.
Man. The insanity. All right, so we met up. We met up with each other in the Zello group, Kings and Queens. What's his name? Actually introduced you. Carlos. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Mr. Preacher Man himself.
Yes.
Y'all met up. Y'all met up at the truck stop, and he kind of told you about the Zello group. Back then, when everything it was popping. It really was. It was popping. back then when you came
it got you down the road. Yeah, it got you down the road for sure.
It got. What do you still talk to some of the people? Well, you know, it's disbanded. I would probably say, but do you still talk to?
I think I'm friends. I'm friends with everybody on Facebook. I'm not gonna lie to you and say like, oh, I call so and so and we talk for hours. Like that shit don't happen for real. It was entertainment. I did meet a lot of good people. You know what I mean? But right now, I'm not in the trucking field, so you know.
But you met me, you know. You met me.
Yeah, we talk all the time, but you know, I don't necessarily. Yeah, we can say that.
Yeah, we because, like I said, if it wasn't for you, I would never have found Worcester and got my experience with them. So thank you very much. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, no doubt.
But yeah, you know, it was popping. It got us down the road. We had some good, you know, I have to admit, we had some before it got disbanded.
That shit was off the chain. I used to love getting on Zello and talking my shit.
Oh yeah,
but see, this is my whole thing.
Hold on. We had a thing. Me, Carlos, Jay Vizzy. We all had a thing when Alley Cat came up in the building. We would tell each other that we had to go and pull the chairs out because when Alley Cat's up in the building,
because it was grown folk time, flat out. It was grown folk time. But see, this is my whole thing. Okay. The way I was on Zello is the way I am in real life. That's me.
Yeah, you're not.
I mean, the way I'm talking to you right now is the way I used to talk on Zello, is the way I talk to my sisters, the way I talk to my mother, and anybody else that encounters me. I'm me. I can't be anybody else. But just like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snap, and all that other social sites, TikTok. You got these people that get on here and they become these characters. Okay, they want to be something that they're not, and then when they run across a real person like myself, I put them in their place. You're gonna back up off me with all that fake shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to me if you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? You can never comment on my real life. You can only repeat what you heard because I let you hear it. You feel me? So don't ever come for me unless I send for you. Understand that much? Okay. So yeah, I don't really talk to too many people.
So the one company that we had a thing with you was driving for KB. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about the end of an era with KB. Because I believe KB was one of those companies that was messing with the money.
They wasn't necessarily messing with the money. They was messing with my home time. See, one thing I liked about KMB, right, is that they had that good old fashioned guarantee. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let's break down that guarantee because everybody, I did like plenty of videos about KB, and now that I got you on, I could actually ask you about that guarantee. So the guarantee is $1,250 guarantee a week if you don't get more miles than that, right? So
right.
Break down that guarantee.
First and foremost, okay. Anybody who's in the reefer gang already knows you don't necessarily get your miles messing with these reefer companies. When you gotta go to these cold storage places, man, they have your ass sitting all day long. You'll burn out a clock trying to deliver a reefer load. So with all of that being said, in the event, and KMB is a reefer company. They do not do flatbed. They do not do dry-van. They are completely reefer. So with all of that being said, if you don't get your miles up, you know, because you're delayed, as long as you're able, this is the key here. As long as you're able to work and you're not the problem on why you're not getting your miles, you are guaranteed to get your money.
Now after taxes, Uncle Sam takes about $300.
I never had to worry about a guarantee. I never had to worry about a guarantee. Okay. And this is the whole thing. Like, I'm not even going to say this because I'm a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's because I treat people the way I want to be treated. Some of y'all come up in these damn shipping offices and y'all talk hella crazy. And you expect shit to get done. You know what happens? The motherfuckers look at your bill like, yep, we gonna unload you or load you. And they go back there and they bullshit and they lollygag and they take all day because you came in being a pure ass. Mm. Sometimes, you know what? That shipping clerk is having a bad day and it has nothing to do with you and she's giving you complete fucking attitude. That happens too. Make her ass laugh. That's what I do. I promise to God. I get in and out when I need to. Don't work all the time. Sometimes, you know, as a woman, you got to put on your push-up bra and go in there and stretch shit. It works. I'm just saying. Here's what you got.
Southeast Stranger says that they lose your paperwork too when you come.
That too. They'll lose your shit in a heartbeat. They'll lose your shit in a heartbeat. They sure will. They sure will. So yeah. So I never had to worry about a guarantee with any company that I was with. Oh, no, I can't say any. Majority of the companies that I was with, I never had to worry about a guarantee. I would get my miles. Now, that company I was telling you about, I was with. Mm-hmm. with the damn super dog finding the joint in it. Mm-hmm. I couldn't stay on the road. I was always broke the fuck down. Dude, I spent the first 2 weeks of my job. Like when I was in Texas for like 3-4 days, broke down. Broke down. And detention? I just started the job.
Detention pay? Any detention pay?
I was lucky to get paid, period. Listen. And this is one thing I will say for certain, you know. Sometimes your circumstances, sometimes the things that you've been through in life won't allow you to take the job that you really want. So you end up settling for things that you really don't want to do, but you do it anyway. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes your circumstances causes you to have to just grin and bear it. Now, me personally, I took a referral because I was trying to get my own truck. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And when somebody starts talking money to you, you know what I'm saying, and the numbers start sounding real good, you kind of paper chase. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did with that job. I was paper chasing. Mm-hmm. But in the midst of me paper chasing, I got fucked because I wasn't making the money. I damn sure didn't want to buy the truck. It was breaking down every fucking 2-3 days. Mm. So with all of that being said, just be careful about the companies that you choose and the people that you choose to deal with.
That's what's up. Ali, what's going on? You after the end of the KB era, you was telling us that, you know, what you had to do as far as getting yourself situated. KB is out of Iowa. Please tell us. Tell us the time.
So when I made that statement, earlier that, you know, you want to make sure that you get all your shit out of your truck because you don't want to be from Ohio and have to take a truck all the way back to Iowa. Yeah, that part. Yeah, listen. I resigned, you know what I'm saying? I did shit by the book, you know? And in the midst of me doing all of this, they got funny acting, you know what I'm saying? They didn't want me to leave. And so it just took them forever to get me up there to drop off the truck, right? Mm-hmm. And when I got up there, I was done with them. When I signed my papers and I resigned and I was done with them, they were done with me. They're like, good luck and Godspeed. They didn't try to get me back home or nothing.
Now, all these companies, and especially the companies that I was with, and all the companies that I talked to, all these companies, and maybe you can agree with me. All these companies, they talk all this good stuff, and everybody
I'm sorry, we just pulled up at the house.
They talk all that good stuff, All right. They talk all that good stuff. And then everybody that comes in, they be talking about how good the company treat me. Oh, the company's this and the company's that. Thumbs up, thumbs up. But as soon as you start tripping about, your home time, or tripping about your money, or tripping about you not getting miles, then the company don't want to have nothing to do with you.
Listen, understand something. Trucking ain't no different than Burger King. It ain't no different than flipping fucking burgers.
Oh, do tell.
You gonna do your, you gonna go and you gonna do your job and you gonna make somebody else fucking rich. Period. Unless you owning that franchise, you ain't nothing but a burger flipper in a truck.
Burger flipper in a truck. Hold on now. But wait. Hold on now. Hold on, Allie. Everybody that I watch on social media, and all like that, they say trucking is the next moving drugs. It's the best thing that they ever did. It's the
because
hustle.
A lot of people aren't used to making money. So let's just face it, okay? You're a burger flipper. You're a fucking burger flipper. You get paid $8-9 an hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go to school. Now all of a sudden you bring it home $900 a week, $1,000 a week. Fuck, they got a $5,000 sign-on bonus. You start seeing numbers that you ain't seeing unless you out here selling drugs or owning your own shit. For real. So you get excited. About the money. But ultimately, let's think about it. If you making $900 a week from this company, how much money did you make that company? If they can afford to pay you $1,200 guaranteed a week, how much is they fucking making a week?
Burger flipper. That's a new terminology. I haven't even thought. I don't even think when me and you talk, you ever use that. But yeah, that's when you put it in perspective.
Because you know what? I'm off the road right now and shit. Listen, I will always be a trucker through and through. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the works with one of my guys, and we're getting ready to put some trucks on the road. Will I be in one? Hell no. We're actually getting a warehouse, starting a logistics business. We like shit is really blowing up in the trucking field for me in different aspects, because I don't want to be making $1,200 a week. I want to be the one paying you $1,200 a week. You know what I'm saying? So with all of that being said, it's just time. It was time for me to come home and pick up nothing heavier than a pen and use my brain.
That's what's up. That is what's up. Welcome everybody to the Lockoutmen Podcast Show. Don't forget to hit that like button when you come up in the building. A few of you guys is up in here. Kat, what's going on? Trucker chick. She says this goes both ways. They are rude to us first too. If I'm understanding what you're saying is right, I came in too late. Yeah, the shippers are.
Oh yeah, they are. You know what though? This is my whole thing though. You know what I mean? Giving rudeness because you get rudeness is not gonna get you nowhere. Just think about it. Just because you're getting. And I'm never the one to say, oh, let a person mistreat you and all that crazy shit. No. But at the same time, try to be courteous anyway. Because when you're courteous to somebody that's rude, they start feeling like an asshole. They really do. And then they're the ones that's coming back, you know what, I am so sorry that I took that out on you. I don't know if that works for you, but that's how it usually went for me. Because I'm not going to give you an attitude because you got an attitude. You're not going to fuck up my day and take away my joy that you didn't give to me. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm not going to take your problems with me. I'm cool on that shit.
Exactly. Southeast Stranger says he goes in with gifts.
That's good. Bribery is always good, especially if you go to places like the same places over and over again. Like when I was I did all kinds of shit, man. I'm telling you, I did local flatbed. When I used to do local flatbed, man, and I wanted to get ahead of everybody else, I would take all the guys donuts. I would take them donuts and wear a tight shirt.
You say take them donuts and wear a tight shirt.
I promise to God, I got to jump 50 fucking checks every time.
Now you know, Allie, you know, dudes is not you know, dudes is not gonna go and look at your face. They're gonna look at that tight shirt.
Hello. What do you think the tattoo is there for? Advertisement. Hello. How are you? The fuck?
Okay. Southeast. Oh my God. Trixie Williams says definitely. Smells like OTR. I think this is a tax question for you. He says how can he get a return on a 1099?
By your Schedule C. Now, wait a minute. Is this a 1099 from your employer? Listen, I tell you what. Go to www.abovealltaxservice.com. That's my website. And we'll talk from there. Go ahead and submit your form, your inquiry there. So you and I can talk one-on-one. I don't want to sit here and just try to break shit down on here because I don't know your circumstances. Everybody's circumstances is different. What kind of 1099 are we talking about? Are we talking about a 1099 from unemployment, which is a 1099G, or is it a 1099 coming from an employer? So once again, go to www.abovealltaxservice.com and we'll talk.
All right. Teddy the trucker is in the building. Let's see. Southeast Stranger.
Hey, Teddy.
Southeast Stranger says it's not business, not yours until you get your own. Do you agree with that statement?
Hey, you better know it. You better know it. Unless you owning some shit, unless them checks is coming cut to you, you making somebody else rich. Period.
So on your way to KB, what was the rest of the companies that you worked for? What was the rest of the companies that you worked for, and when was it time that you actually decided to give up the keys?
Okay, so from Schneider. I was regional with Schneider. Let's see. I ended up coming. That's when I went to Worcester. Shit hit the fan with Worcester, but they were so fucking great with everything.
Yes,
they were so great with everything. I had a lot of personal. Again, y'all gotta realize I got 5 kids. Okay, 5 of them. Yeah, 5 of them.
How many kids?
And during the time that I actually decided to become a truck driver, I was going through a divorce, but I had all 5 kids. Yeah. So it was just a lot of hit and misses with people actually being there for me and the kids. You get what I'm saying? So that's why the job switching is taking place. So from Schneider, I went to Worcester. Shit hit the fan when I was at Worcester. I ended up coming local. I started driving buses, cool fucking buses, man. Which was cool because, you know, I don't take no shit from nobody. And these kids, man, listen, I was that motherfucking bus driver to get off the bus and check your mama. I don't even have shit to say to you. I'm going to pull this bus to your house and check your mama. Fuck that. You want to go to where you don't want this boy walking to school, you better check him. Okay, anyway. So yeah. Yeah, anyway. I went from driving school buses to driving concrete mixers. From the concrete mixers, I went and did local flatbed. From local flatbed is when I decided to get back on the road. And I think that's when I hit up K&B. Yeah, K&B from there. From K&B, I came back home, did some local shit. I was actually working for a small company here in Ohio. They had a contract set up with Amazon. You pick up in Twinsburg, and you take it. You were taking a truckload of packages to Columbus, just going back and forth all day. That was cool.
Now, was that like a private owner? Because every time I hear that everybody is like getting their own authority, getting their own business, the first thing I hear is I pull for Amazon. Like, bro, bro, do you pull for any other freight? I mean, there's a lot of other freight out here, but Amazon seems to be the only place that everybody and their mama talk about when they decide to own a truck, own their authority, or anything like that. They go and pull for Amazon, but because it's easy money. Yeah, but it's easy money. It's an easy contract to pick up. But from what I understand, Amazon is strict though.
Man, you want to know something? They strict. And see, the company that I was working for, it wasn't it was a company, you know, it wasn't like somebody that just got their authority or whatever. They actually were in business for about 10, 15 years doing other shit. And when I came on board, they had actually just picked up the Amazon contract. So they were looking for drivers specifically for the Amazon contract. So that's when I came on.
Okay.
And then I ended up getting into a car accident. And I couldn't drive for a while.
All right. Here's what Trixie says. She says COVID-19 helped Amazon get bigger. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, hell yeah,
all through last year. Yeah. Amazon either double, triple, or quadruple their profit margin.
You know, they done took over Cleveland. You already know.
They quadrupled their profit last year, man. It was like they knew. Southeast Stranger. They knew they had an inkling that it was coming. Like, yeah, we know something.
We're not even finna get on COVID. We're not gonna do it. Mm-mm.
All
I'm saying is, if you ever seen Resident Evil, pay attention.
Oh shit!
The umbrella company started this shit. Do y'all realize? Never mind. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. No,
shit.
You finna get me on a whole nother plane. Stop it. Anyway,
What was last year for you? What was 2020 for you?
You said what now?
What was 2020 for you? What did you take away from last year?
What did I take away from last year?
Now remember, a lot of shit went on last year. The Black Lives Matter movement, the police killings.
You know what?
I
know this might sound crazy or whatever. Now listen, don't get me wrong, okay? Never mind. I'm not even gonna go there either. I'm just gonna leave that alone. What did I take away from 2020? I took away that if you can't make money, if you're not a hustler, if you couldn't hustle and make money through 2020, you just ain't got it in you. You ain't got it in you. 2020 either made you or broke you. Period.
I gotta agree with that. Definitely gotta agree
Do
with
everything
that.
else, you know what though? Everything else though, dude, I'm not gonna touch on these social issues with you. Not on here. Not on here. I don't know nobody in my fucking inboxes trying to call me on my business line. I don't need none of your crazy fans. No. Exactly. I'm not gonna do it. So we gonna skip over all the social issues in America.
Exactly. So you got out of so again, what made you get out of trucking? Like, I mean, like you with everything that you got coming, I mean, that you got going on and everything, and you was like bump it. It's just time for me to give up the keys and try to do something else.
My mother. Over the last couple of years, my mother her health had been declining, and I'm still trying to stick it out. Still trying to, stay on my guns and do what I wanted to do as far as this trucking thing went. And I ended up being like 400 miles away, and my mom had a stroke, and I was out of time, and I couldn't get to the hospital. Did I break a bunch of fucking laws getting there? Oh, absolutely. But that right there just let me know, like, you know, right now is pivotal that I'm home. I'm home, and I'm taking care of family first. You know,
and see a lot.
You only got one mother. Even though me and my mother don't get along like that, that's still my mother. I still love her, and I'm here for her. You know what I'm saying? I'm all she got. So,
and see,
with all of that being said, you know, I'm glad, and I want all my truckers out there. Don't limit yourself. I've never been one to limit myself to just one trade, one profession, one goal. If you ain't got multiple streams of income by now, get it together. Get it together. Will trucking always be around? Yes. But think about other ways other than being behind that wheel. Your knees is going to give out on you one day. For real. You ain't going to be able to crank that fucking trailer down like you used to. Your back is going to start, before it gets down to that, though. Open up other streams of income, man. What all these truckers talking about, all this money they out there making in the truck, what you doing with it? Besides buying belts and shoes and purses. You have property? Are you invested in other businesses? Like, what are you doing with your money? Stock, buying? Seriously. Multiple streams of income. 2021 should be the year that truckers take over the world, and not just in a truck. Period.
That's what's up. So now you now you got your tax services. You and your sister decided to come together and do this. But before y'all did the tax service, what happened to the seafood now? Because like I said,
that bomb was the bomb.
That was the bomb.
Listen, anybody that knows me know I'm allergic to shellfish. So, that's not my fucking forte. That's my sister's shit. But I'm always here to support her in everything that she does. My sister is one that actually opened my eyes to make me realize, like, bitch, why ain't you got multiple streams of income? My sister is an esthetician. That means that she does the lashes, the eyebrows. She holds classes in the microblading. You know what I mean? That's one stream of income. You know what I'm saying? The seafood dinner started out as a weekend thing, and it blew up to the point that we got a food truck on the way. Let's see. We opened up a tax office. We actually opening up a school for microblading and the yoni steams. Yeah, we getting one of those going. We getting one of those joints going too. This is just business between me and my sister. You know what I mean? Not even counting the businesses that I'm starting with other people. Like I said, me and my guy getting together and we trying to get this logistics business going. Put some trucks on the road. Incorporate a nonprofit into the logistics. Giving felons straight out of fucking prison jobs. Yeah. My mind is always working. And my whole thing is, if I can make money and help you make money too, why not?
Now, all above. Well, first thing before we talk about all above tax services and what you guys can offer, above all tax services.
There you go, boo.
Let's talk about the food truck. Like you and your sister is in the kitchen. You watching your sister. You and your sister in the kitchen. Like, oh, maybe we should start doing some cooking. And then the idea. Whose idea was it to start with the cooking and in the boiler because that shit was good.
Well, when I was on the road, I don't know if you had paid attention to my post.
Mm-hmm.
When I was on the road, but my sister been doing this shit, like I said, on the weekend, and you already know I was the truck stop chef out on the road. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, shit, it is what it is. I mean, what's understood don't need to be explained. Hey, we got people like you calling us like, when y'all doing them dinners again? When you doing this? When you doing that? So. Man, I'm telling you, and it's nonstop. And it's like, okay, well, we trying to get this business going. We got that going. Like, damn, okay, well, fuck it. We can't keep doing this out of the house. Like, we can't be here cooking. We gotta make something shake. So actually, the food cart is actually going right across the parking lot from the tax service. We're buying the whole building. The tax service office host the food trailer that's going to be out there every day. And then right behind us is our salon. Our salon where we'll be holding the classes and setting up the yoni bath.
I got you, Tracy. Yeah. I'll let her know in a minute.
What's that?
So above all mm-hmm. tax services was who was the brainchild of that?
My sister's been doing, well, once again, you know, I have my degree in accounting and business administration. So I've been in the accounting field for quite some time, but my sister picked it up and has been doing taxes in Stark County for about 4 or 5 years now. And so since I'm home and I was twiddling my thumbs, not really doing too much, she's like, let's start our first business together. Because, I mean, we do business together, but we ain't never really started an official business together. You know what I mean? So this is a baby that me and my sister got going together. You know what I mean? And it's a joyous occasion, for real.
All
to
right.
have two queens working together. And understand something. This is my sister, but not by blood. Me and this girl been rocking since first grade. You know what I mean? And when you got somebody in your corner that's got your back and you got theirs, like, man, shit is gravy. Shit is gravy.
So you guys, I'm sorry, my bad.
Go ahead.
You guys offer tax preparation, credit repair, business accounting. Tax preparation is self-explanatory. But what type of tips for us truckers? You don't have to go into detail because I got the website up. So if you guys want like one-on-one information or personal information, definitely go to the website, which is allabovetataxservices.com.
Say that one more time. Say it wrong one more time, like I said it wrong.
My bad.
Wrong.
Above all tax services.
Thank you. Thank you.
My bad. Above all tax services.com.
Drop that S. Above all tax service.com.
Above all tax services. Tax service.
You got it in your face.
I'm looking at it. Above all tax service.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Credit repair, right quick. But before we get into a little bit of what you guys offer, right quick, let me go and do this. Welcome to the Lockoutmen Podcast Show. Don't forget to hit that like button when y'all come up in the building. I really do appreciate it. Twitsy Williams, she says, "Speak your mind, sister. Speak your mind." She has a question for you. Automatics versus manuals transition. Oh my
God, you already know what I'm finna say.
Go ahead.
Oh man, you know what? Listen, I used to tease people though. I ain't even gonna lie, because when Lockout got in that automatic, I called it a pussy wagon. I ain't driving no pussy wagon. Give me some. I gotta catch some gear. But I tell you what, I got into my first automatic. Messing with this company. I was actually leasing the truck. It was a Peterbilt. Bad. That thing drove like a Cadillac. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And being in that automatic in Chicago rush hour.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was the best feeling in the world.
Mm-hmm. Keep telling you.
I didn't know what to do with myself. My left leg was still alive after rush hour.
I keep telling you. Keep telling you.
But this is my whole thing. I get bored. Driving an automatic. You get tired driving an automatic. You ain't got, it's mindless.
It's nothing to do. Do you think
it's mindless?
Do you think, now let me ask you this. Do you think driving an automatic gives too much truckers like too much distraction?
Look, let me just stop what you're saying. I think driving automatic allow people who shouldn't be truckers to be truckers. That's what I believe. That's what I truly believe. A lot of people, I feel like this. If you can drive an automatic, you should be required to know how to drive a manual. Because these people getting in automatics and they don't know what the fuck they doing. They don't. They're trying to drive it like a car and you cannot do that. So with all of that being said, I think that automatics allow people, automatics allow anybody to be truckers.
Mm. Do you also agree with me that automatics give truckers too much of a distraction? Like if they had something to do with the shifting, with shifting and all like that, do you think that some of the accidents it would be less accidents out here?
Definitely. Idle mind is the devil's playshop. Yes. You ain't got nothing to do. You really ain't paying attention to the road. You set that damn cruise and what you doing? You on your phone. You drop your shit, then next thing you know, you reaching over, bam. Accident.
That's what's up. Gideon, what's going on with you, bro? We coming in Wednesday, bro. Hey, remind me, who did I say I was coming on tomorrow? Damn it, man. Tracy says, and she says, this is for you. If you need QR codes, websites, and other business needs, she says, let her know. This is Trixie Williams from Facebook. So you can definitely get in contact with her through there if you want QR codes, website, or other business needs. And that's for anybody else too. If y'all, got a trucking business or a business and y'all want business paraphernalia, Trixie Williams, QR codes, websites, and other business needs. Just let her know. Teddy the trucker, what's going on? Trixie says automatic drivers get lazy.
You do, because you ain't got nothing else to do. Like, seriously, I was excited because, I didn't have to use my left leg, in rush hour traffic. But at the same time, in my manual, like, I would drive 11 hours. I would do my full shift. In an automatic, man, like, shit, 8 hours. I'm like, damn, I'm tired. It's getting bored. Hell, I'm watching movies and shit. Like, I was super bored. I was doing shit I ain't had no business doing. And that's how shit happened. Now, I was blessed. I was never in an accident, in a truck or whatever, but yeah, your mind is just too idle.
That's what's up. Let's see. Southeast Stranger says, you pay for restrictions, no good. When you have no restrictions, you have more options. Don't pay thousands of dollars for auto. Go through the hard part and have a license clear. I agree. You go into these trucking companies and you paying out. Now, if you're not paying for it, that's something different. But if you are paying for it, thousands of dollars, 5,000, 7,000, pay for the whole shebang. Don't just waste your money to learn how to drive a truck, an automatic truck. You can do that just by going over to Swift, Prime, Schneider, CR England, Covenant, Pam. You don't have to pay Stevens Transport. You don't have to pay. Go there, get your auto, get a restricted license, because they're going to train you in an automatic, period. But if you're going to pay that type of money, $7,000, $5,000, or if you one of the lucky ones to get a grant from an unemployment deal, go for the whole thing, because it's nothing like knowing how to drive this motherfucker. I mean, drive a manual truck. You get with a company like Worcester, for example, that 90% or 99% of their trucks are manuals. Luckily for me, Jason just so happened to got an automatic for me. Now I would have drove a manual. Hey, yeah, I still drove a manual. I rock.
But you need your pussy wagon. Oh, you love them pussy wagons.
Hey! If I don't have to mess with that left knee, if I could use that left knee for something else, I mean, that left knee for something else.
Yeah, I hear you.
But on a for real though, if you're gonna spend that kind of money, go for the full shebang. All right, so back to Above All Tax Services. You provide.
Yeah, you need to hit the little button. Clap for yourself. You got it
right. You offer, tax preparations, again, self-explanatory, but you you're also offering credit repair. Let's talk about that for people that got bad credit. What do you offer as far as that goes?
Well, the credit repair is just taking a look at your credit report and trying to remove some of these erroneous reports that you have on your credit report. Just trying to give you a notch, if you will, in your credit score, and that's important, especially for you people out here trying to start new businesses and whatnot. Building your business credit is just important as having your personal credit. I'm sorry, I'm getting tired. I've been up and I'm reading emails and talking to you at the same time. I'm totally multitasking. So yeah. I know. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be dedicated to my interview. Okay. So yes, there's so much going on. So yes, like I said, building your personal credit is just as important as building your business credit. Again, everybody's situation and circumstances are different. So in general, the goal is to increase your score.
All right. So that's what's up. And you also do business accounting. What that entails?
Bookkeeping, payroll, taxes.
Now you guys just like y'all grand opening was just past weekend, right? Well, how did your grand opening go?
You know me. So the grand opening was a grand opening, but it wasn't really a grand opening. It was just a grand opening. You know what I mean? We got this building. I know, just like, huh? What's she mean? Well, anybody that knows me knows that, I party like a rock star. So, it was friends, it was family, it was new clients. Because to know me is to love me. To know that, I'm about my business, I'm professional, but I'm not going to change my stripes for nobody. This tiger's too old to. So, meeting new customers and letting them vibe and chill out with me and know me for me and accept that, is a beautiful thing. You never want to do business with people who you can't be yourself with.
Exactly. You, Allie, you definitely not one of the fake ones. You always been, what I have known about you for as long as I've been knowing you're always a real one. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You never came off to me as fake or phony or anything like that. You say what you mean what you say. You know, that's
absolutely. Listen,
that's what I got from you.
Life's too short to be sugarcoating shit with grown folk. You know what I mean? We all grown. We all grown.
Trissy Williams, she has another question for you. She says chapter 17 versus chapter 13.
Bankruptcy. Well, it depends on, once again, it depends on your personal circumstances. Are you doing this solo? Are you married? What kind of property do you have? So again, different strokes for different folks. I can't really sit here and say, oh, I prefer 13 over 17, because everybody's circumstances are different. You have to look at a person's individual circumstances in order to determine what's best.
All right. Now, me personally, I have a chapter 13. Chapter. Now, I'm not sure of a chapter 17. You know, I heard of a chapter 17, but I have a chapter 13, and it's a repayment type deal. Unfortunately, I build up to the point that I had to get a chapter 13. Now, I know a lot of people that we had came across, especially in the Zello group, that tried to teach us how to establish our credit without bankruptcy, but that don't work for everybody, especially in my case. It don't work for everybody. Sometimes you might just have to go a chapter 7, a chapter 13, or a chapter 17, like Trissy says.
Right. It's different strokes for different folks. Always. Nobody's circumstances are the same. You know what I mean? So you can't really throw a preference out there, you know?
Now, Niner Nation, he says, can we get a small biz tax advice? Something you don't have to go into detail, just a little bit of nugget.
Well, right now, for those who did not sign up for their PPP loans, I know they're doing another round of those. Yeah, so you might want to check into those.
All right.
Stimulus. If you did not receive your stimulus payment, make sure that you file that on your make sure you file that on your taxes this year. The recovery credit. You will receive that. What kind of? You said give you some small business, but man, if you don't be more specific, I tell you what, you take your butt to the damn website and submit your inquiry, sir, and you can get your advice there. Okay, sir? Okay?
That's above all tax service.com. Above
Thank
all
you.
Tax service.
You know, you need to clap every time you say it right. There you go. There you go.
Before we get on up out of here, Alley Cat, thank you for coming. I really do appreciate you taking the time. Alley Cat is definitely a friend of the show. This is not her first time being on the show. Definitely, because, you know, sometimes Alley Cat do come with the stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I stay with the shit. Okay, I stay with the shit. Say it right.
Niner, before we get on up out of here, Niner Nation has another question for you. He says, so LLC, how to pay yourself at the end of the year?
Well, first of all, you should have been paying yourself a salary all year long. Did you do that? Did you become an employee of your LLC?
Do you know how to you're in a position to help truckers or anybody else for that matter to set up their LLC, are you?
I am, but at the same time, shit, you don't need my listen. I want to tell y'all something before I get up out of here because I'm tired as hell. Yeah, could I sit here and I can tell you? I can sit here and I can tell you, oh, send me $300 and I'll get your LLC set up for you. Hogwash. Set that shit up yourself. Set it up yourself. Don't pay nobody for no freaking EIN number. Go on the IRS.gov website. Get your EIN. Whatever state you're with, go to that state Secretary of State website. File your articles. In Ohio, I can't speak for all states. I can only speak for Ohio. Ohio, to file your articles of organization is $99. $99. So if you on somebody's website and they're like, oh, send us $69 for your EIN, send us $99 for your state, your articles of organization or incorporation. Hogwash. Go to your state's website, get your shit, get your EIN number for free, the end. All right?
That's what's up. Niner Nation, yeah, you good. I was just making sure it's legit to ask on this venue. You good, bro? You good?
Oh, you can ask whatever you want to. You ask whatever you want to, bruh.
Yeah, you good. You good, Niner Nation. You good.
I'm getting my shit.
All right. Well, Alley Cat, everybody. Aliza Stormer.
Yeah.
Yo, I appreciate
add me on Facebook and yeah. Add the page, like the page on Facebook. Make sure you visit the website. Yeah, and if you coming through Lorain and you want some bomb-ass seafood or you want to get your taxes done, that's Lorain, Ohio. Yeah, holla at your girl.
All right. So when you get the logistics side together, be sure to come back on and share that with us.
Oh, no doubt about it. That probably won't be until the middle of the year because I got some other shit going. I got my hands in real estate too. I'll tell you about that later. But yeah.
All right. Allie, you take it easy. I appreciate you coming on and holler at your boy later.
All right, boy.
All right, now take it easy. Aliza Stormer, everybody. That's what's up. I appreciate her stopping by. That's Above All Tax Service. Let me give myself a round of applause for that. Thank you. Above All Tax Services. Thank you. One stop shop for all your tax need, as well as credit repair and business accounting, all in one place. Aliza Stormer and her sister knocking it out the box. That's what's up. Let me go back up here to Teddy the Trucker. You said I was trained at Roadmaster Driving School in Dunn, North Carolina, and they had one manual truck there. But I really wanted to learn how to drive it, but they said no. But I have no restrictions on my license. That's what's up, man. Let me go back to that as far as getting your license. When I went to school, they told us that if we wasn't comfortable driving a manual and we still wanted our license or train out of the automatic, it was going to be restricted. I grind. I said that no, I don't want no restrictions on my license. So did I take a little bit more extra time into learning how to shift them gears, downshift, upshift, all that shit, all that stuff? Excuse me, I'm trying not to cuss on YouTube. Yeah. And I'm glad that I did that, because with no restrictions on your license gives you a little bit more opportunities out here, because a lot of small companies, they got manuals. Now, a lot of the mid-size and the major carriers, they all forming over to automatics. For whatever reason, they're all confirming over to automatics. But if you get with a small company or a company that you do home daily or something like that, then yeah, learn the manual. I'm telling you. Well, thank you everybody for showing up. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to my guests, Aliza Stormer, better known as Alley Cat on Instagram. Above All Tats Services. That is what's up, man. All right, if you guys like content like this and more, don't forget to like and share. That's it. That's all I want y'all to do. The subscribe and everything else will come into play. I really do appreciate that. Just a couple of notes right quick before I get on up out of here. The Make the Call videos every Monday in the morning. It usually premieres around 10 or 11 o'clock or whatever the case. Next month is already done, so it just go in your subscription feed and you should see the premieres. Just make sure you hit the reminder for it so you'll catch it when it comes on. If you want to get a shout out, support the calls. I'm not sponsored by any of the companies that I call. All right, support the calls. Hook a brother up with some coffee, and if you want a shout out, I'll give you a shout out. In that same thing, you will be the first person to see the video before it premieres during that following week. All right. On that note, with that said, everybody have a blessed day. Y'all have a good night. I will come again with another video. Y'all take it easy, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.
I go inside the meat.
Cause baby, once I'm gone, I ain't coming back. You gon' have to settle with another man. But when you realize, don't be running back. Ain't no sunshine when I'm gone.